was told to come here at 4 a.m. by Titan, aka Michael Tren. And it's 4 a.m. Mike O'Hearn up there by any chance? Yeah.
Yeah, hell no.
It's not here.
Looks like our first set. Is anybody warm yet?
Feeling a little warm. Still kind of cold in here.
Cold in here.
Yeah.
It's cold in
You're
here.
gonna have to use body heat.
Give me the one. Let's do 4 sets of 12 here. Pick your weight.
All right.
Pick your weight.
My butt.
Jesus. You feel you're jacked until this guy walks in, right? Right? Holy sheesh. Good. Nice.
There you go, Mike.
Again, this is close. This is a reverse grip. I do it on arm day. This is a tricep exercise.
Arm day and leg day.
You're already flat. You're already pushing up and pushing away. Elbows in tight. Save your shoulders. Let's get those legs hanging from the shoulders, huh? Have fun with it. Bring it down slow and controlled. Push it back up. Just move through it nice and consistent. Not a lot of weight. Keep the tension on it. Control coming down instead of letting it fall.
Straight where your arms
And then
should be
hold
when you
it.
do a regular bench, by the way.
And then boom. Have fun with it. Take your time. Triceps. No understanding how many people say it's for upper chest.
It's a little bulky, a little fat.
Nice. So we're switching it up now. Instead of basic, it's cool when you can do a movement and change the isolation on where you're working. Rotating it down, right back up, all the way in. Nice. Again, beautiful.
This has helped me burn fat.
This does something. I have no idea what though. So everything comes from the wrist. Nice. Rotate, boom. When I grab the bar, it's always I'm thinking about like crushing a man. You know, crank it, turn it. Yeah. And come from the wrist.
Grip.
The wrist is where the power comes from. And then put it right through down. Nice. Boom. Nothing relaxes. Beautiful.
Good job, man.
Good isolation.
Lats stretching like crazy too.
Right? Good range of motion for a
Going right to the top of the
280.
ball.
Nice.
Good job, lads.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is one of the things I was telling you, if you got a little tweak in the shoulder or something, I'll still go through the motion, kind of breathe it through.
Just go through it.
Fix
light.
itself.
Let's try it light. Let's see what happens.
Now I know that you're training arms and I know that that's your main focus, but at the same time, it's okay to work the flexibility, the range of motion, overextension. If you're trying to be an athlete first and foremost, this is where I love seeing that range. And this is gonna keep the longevity, keep the joints moving in even weak positions to get even stronger. Ah, look at that. Look at that extension now. Compared to such a short range of motion, look at this. Boom, flexing, flexing, flexing. And the rotation on that. All the way up, boom. You guys can, I can feel it. You can't see it, but it's sick. It's great.
I got you, bro.
Spot me.
I'm right here. You fall out of line and all, I got you.
Hold on. Is that how you do it?
I think so.
All right. Check my tie-in.
Arch the back
My
more.
glute tie-in.
It's tied into something.
Gold's Gym. My boy came down to train with. This is too much fun. Old school. 5 o'clock. We're still going.
We are building these things up. And he's got 1, 2, 3 tricep heads. Trying to keep the tension on there. Trying to keep his wrist straight because he lets his wrist bend. It'll take a lot of tension off the elbow. And see, he's got the tension on there the whole time. He's not moving his elbow up or down. He's keeping it in line with his body the whole time. And then, of course, he's squeezing the glutes because he's Michael Trend.
You were supposed to squeeze his glutes.
Oh, I was right there. I was right there.
Nice kid. Come on. You guys see this? Come on in. See where he takes the bar down to right here? That's where you want to go to. Oh my gosh.
Right to the what?
Everybody.
Right to the...
So range of motion. I'm not worried about chest. I just want the squeeze on that tricep, and it's the last exercise. So just kind of peek it out now. Overloading it. Nice. Look at that.
Upside down, you know what I mean?
So today, because we did such big range of motion, something like this is a great way to finish it with a smaller weight. It's like the one thing that I was noticing is, come on over here, is with everybody's a form guy on the internet. And it's
Form mongers.
And if you start falling to what people say, or the pressure to do, hey, you know, you got 500, go to 550.
Right.
Well, 550 was easy, go to 600, go to 650. Society is so that way. And one of the easiest things to see where people confuse themselves on lifting, leg press. It's a machine, got it. How many ways can you do leg press? 6, 7, 8, probably different
A lot
ways.
of different ways, yeah.
You can do it just for quads, you can do it for hands and glutes, you can do it range of motion, a short range of motion where if anybody else sees this, just you dipping like this,
Right.
they're gonna go, oh my God, you're doing that wrong.
He's doing it the wrong way.
You missed all this. You missed
Right.
the whole lead up to this whole exercise.
Yeah. Why is he doing a quarter dip? Right.
Partial Anderson squats.
Yeah.
You do Anderson squats by themselves. Anderson squats is, for you guys that don't know, is slightly out of the parallel position or the powerlifting legal squat position,
Right.
slightly outside of that, and just a push up from a dead stop.
Yeah.
Great
Off the pins or
exercise.
something like that, yeah.
Great exercise. But again, it's going to confuse people when they see it. What does this do? I don't understand
Guy's
that.
cheating. What's he doing?
So it's nice to train with somebody that understands this and's been in the game.
I've never, what's weird with me is, that's probably a little different, is I'm not real competitive, you know, so like if we're going back and forth on stuff, it's pretty rare for me to fall into the trap. I don't mind like, you know, friendly competition back and forth, but somebody puts a little extra weight on, I'll put the stack on something. I don't care, I just stay in my lane, I lift what I lift. You know, and then also being a competitive power lifter, it's like, well, I've done that way and those are my numbers. I don't try to hit the numbers in here every day. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to train for
Right.
25 plus years, you know?
Yep.
Stay in your lane, kids.
Stay in the lanes. Be smart. Do what you do.
And one day you'll have this hanging down.
That's just hanging there. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, that feels good.
Right?
That. Yeah.
A little different. All right, you're all gonna want to put chest up posture, full arms up. I want you dropping forward. Just working the forearms and connected into the bicep.
Another awesome training session. A lot of fun to come here to Gold's Venice and to train with Titan, aka Mike O'Hearn, aka Mike O'Trend. And it's always a good opportunity to lift with my brother too. A lot of times people look at lifting and they look at some of these things. Somebody says, hey, meet me at the gym at 4 a.m. And I think it's important that we take advantage of opportunities. This is a great opportunity. I learned a lot today from Mike. I didn't learn anything about, training the muscles, or I didn't learn anything in particular when it comes to like the actual lifts. I mean, he did things a little differently a couple times, but I just learned a different mindset that he has. And, I'm definitely going to take a page out of his book. He tried to make everything look easy the whole day. He talked himself into doing things that were hard. When it was the end of the workout, he intentionally kicked it up a notch. When it was time to be intense, he showed a lot of intensity, and he's right there. I'm talking in front of him while he's walking by. But Mike's been a good friend of ours for 20 plus years. He's somebody that's always putting up points on the scoreboard. And I've said this many times before, I think you can take this guy to any gym at, we'll just say 45 plus years old. And if you put up money to see who can lift the most amount of weight on any 3 exercises, I think this guy would come out on top, whether it be a front squat, a pull-up with weights, a dip, or just you name it. This guy is really strong in a lot of different positions, and he's been in good shape for a really long time. He's a great example of what it means to be a champion and what it means to just continually, day in and day out, be super, super consistent with every single thing. He doesn't miss meals. He doesn't miss workouts. He's been doing it for a really long time. I admire it. We like to have fun. We like to talk shit to each other. So he stacked on the weight, and he kicked my ass today weight-wise. And so he talked a lot of shit, but that's just the way we do it. We always talk trash on each other. Isn't that right, Mikey? And it was all in good fun, and we had a great training session, and it was fucking awesome. So I'm glad I had the opportunity to train with him today and to see his mindset and everything. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never a strength. See you guys later.